On my mark, we'll start in three, two, one. Let's jam. So, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
good old New Mexico.
Yep. And of course, we get Grandpa Max talking to another pal of his who, by this point, we all figured was most likely a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, I mean, let's face it, everybody that Max talks to that knows him immediately knows, yeah, nah, you fought aliens.
They either are alien or are a plumber. There's
Yep.
no middle ground.
Yeah,
Or
or,
an alien plumber.
yeah. And then we get the first of many Ben love interest as, yeah, like, yeah, it's kind
Honestly,
of,
she's the weakest one of them all, personally.
yeah,
She
I'm,
has one episode.
well, yeah, she literally had one episode, a cameo, and then she didn't come back until Omniverse, which was kind of crazy because Omniverse was when they just straight up made Ben a harem protagonist. Like, they just straight up had every other girl fall for Ben.
They turned Ben 10 into a harem anime at that point.
Yeah, like, to the point where
So
they...
better than Love Hina.
Yeah.
That's how high bar.
Yeah, that's true.
And here's where the weirdness starts kicking in.
Yep.
Yes, folks, for Ben 10, this is weird even for them.
Yep. Dark clouds come in.
So then,
Yeah. Which, by the way, I get...
And never ever make their face again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ugh, man, that is creepy. Yeah. Also, yeah, we get the purple lightning, which is going to be a running thing that shows up throughout the throughout this story arc. But I kind of wonder, do you think the purple lightning was kind of a subtle nod to DC's red skies?
I also hear this is a theme song,
Yep.
and you know, I'm not gonna lie, it still holds up.
Yeah, it holds.
It's still
Yeah.
The original theme song still holds up no matter where you're. There are covers upon covers of this song across YouTube, and it still holds up.
Yeah.
I
Like-
think the best one weirdly is from that live action movie.
The Race Against Time one,
Yeah,
yes.
the movie wasn't great.
Yeah.
The movie itself wasn't great, but the theme song's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actors themselves, like the actors for that one, honest to God, I thought were Ben, Gwen, and Max ripped right from the show. Everything else was blood, but those three, you can't tell me that they didn't get some good actors.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, apparently it was good enough that they just...
Features the $6 million man as Grandpa Max.
Yeah. But apparently, well, okay, yeah, and I do agree the movie wasn't great, but hey, at least it did get acknowledged, and yeah, behold, we have our sort of werewolf.
Yeah, the only thing I'll always kind of feel irritated by with Ben 10, the insistence that, no, there is no such thing as magic from later shows. It's all aliens.
Yeah, which is, like, kind of bullshit. Because...
Like, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and defies all known laws of physics like a duck, it's magic.
Yeah, like, it's just kind of a weird thing. Especially since then they cross over with shows like Secret Saturdays, which straight up focus on magic.
Oh, and by the way, yes, folks,
Yeah.
yes, it is that Ben's watch isn't working right now. I mean, it's had issues before and all, but it usually still pops up an alien for him at least.
Yeah.
Especially,
I mean,
here.
It's...
Jaws, the least alien in the entire show.
Yep.
My running canon gag is when he hits the Omnitrix like he does, he makes it go into auto jumble. It's like, fuck it, here's what you get.
Yeah.
Oh, look at there, the wolf took a satellite dish?
Yeah.
That's odd.
What's he trying to do?
I want my Animal Planet now.
Yep. And yeah, again, we dive into the bit of a bit of a backstory here. And again, given that later they would retcon say that, magic isn't an actual thing in this universe, though later they clearly, again, Secret Saturdays kind of shows that's bullshit. So they're gonna, like, try to tell us that the Enodushi from Legend was a werewolf, and it just pretended that shit was able to work. Like, I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but that's always gonna bug me now because of that stupid ass
Like,
retcon.
why would it bother to pretend? Who was it?
I was going to say, but if you're going with just this, if you focus on just this iteration of Ben 10, then yeah, no, it actually does fit to a degree and all. It's an alien that may have had like an allergic, maybe like a lesser version of it has an allergy to silver, but this particular one, well, sorry, that's getting a little ahead of myself.
Yeah, I know. Like, you're about to go, oh my god, I've gone cross-eyed. While we're doing this, we get good old-fashioned sibling teasing with Gwen teasing Ben about his crush.
Cousin teasing.
Well, I know. Let's face it. They're like, I know. Like, let's face it. Right now, they're like Ben and Gwen. Yeah, they're cousins, but they're very closer to siblings, especially like later in the season.
Fun fact for anyone who does animation deep diving: did you know originally in the original pilot, Ben and Gwen weren't related?
Yeah, I know, and she was originally going to be the love interest, but then the writers, I don't know if it was the writers, but someone was going, wait, why would this kid's parents be totally fine with this elderly man taking care of her for the summer? Like, it's one thing for the weekend, but for an entire summer.
I personally have always kind of felt that was just a bit of a weak sauce reason to not do it. In my humble opinion, we've had weirder plots for cartoons before.
Yeah, I mean, plus two, the thing is, they made that change so late, and let's just say, our ships of this online, sadly enough, and it's mainly because they didn't remove any of the chemistry that they had planned.
Yeah, like they were so focused on getting rid of retconning, like, you know, their relationship, but they didn't like spend the time retconning all the stuff that happened after her introduction. Which made
Yep.
Oh yeah, God, I will say this: Alien Force and Omniverse, it's
did some of his aliens dirty.
Yeah.
Not Alien Force, but definitely Omniverse, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey, it's still better than the reboot show where like they kind of downgrade their designs. Like Wildvine has a really cool design, man.
Yeah. And, of course, Kevin 11, for some reason, being able to invent his own Omnitrix, which completely nerfs him.
Yep. And, of course, yeah, we get the...
I guess the dog had bite in the bark.
Tish. But, yeah, we see here it bit him, which is supposed to be, like, the indication that they assume that's why he's going to turn.
I mean,
also, I will say, I love the design of the LeBeau and the alien, the werewolf design here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it's.
Oh, and there is.
I mean, just a classic werewolf.
And for folks that may have been paying attention, that scratch and all was very important.
Yeah.
Also, one thing I like too with the LeBeau in here, quite literally, it looks like he's wearing shorts or ripped up pants with the fur.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually kind of neat.
Which, I mean, makes sense. I mean, again, like, okay, for some reason he never speaks, but his species is capable of talking. Like, not.
Maybe he's just one who didn't pass speaking class.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just a consummation. He sees no reason to speak while on the job.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually don't know his relationship with the main antagonist in this show, or at least in this arc. Like, we kind of get an idea for the other two, where like they refer to him as Master, but we don't really know what his deal is. All we know, he was literally just hired. Yeah, to all we know, he was literally just hired. They're like they literally called him and went, "Hey, look, we need a werewolf guy to steal some shit for us. You down for this?" He's like, "All right."
I've also had this kind of theory too, and all regarding a element from one of the later episodes, the corrodium. I've always thought too that it's a case.
My God, he's become Beast.
Oh my stars and garters.
He's blue.
Yep.
He's blue.
Yeah, he does kind of look like. No, seriously, he looks like a straight up young Hank McCoy.
He does.
Again, I reiterate, my stars and garters.
Yep. I really hope we get.
He's just nowhere near as jacked.
Yep.
Also, I will say though, Tara Strong delivers so well as Ben in the series.
Oh yeah. Well, she even came back to play Ben in the reboot show, and also in like other times where like they did flashback stories in Omniverse, which was a ton of them.
Which, by the way, I will say this too about Omniverse: the flashback sequences, to the shock of no one, were the best parts of that show.
Yep.
Because it's more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it also was a part of like one of the dumbest retcons in the show when it came to like stuff like Kevin. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't care for any of the retcons they did for Kevin because it just didn't make any fucking sense.
No.
I will say though, I do love like his alien hybrid forms in Omniverse. Kevin's.
Oh no, they're cool designs. It's just the
yeah.
retcon wasn't great. Also, yeah, like Kai over here is immediately interested in it, and also he implies that he's gonna eat the cow. He just ate a whole shitload of eggs with milk.
Have you asked anybody?
That.
Yeah, he's just Rocky Balboaing this shit for some reason.
Hey, when maybe I'll fake those Jackson, maybe
I just imagine like Gwen, like okay, Grandpa Max as Mickey. Gwen has to be Polly.
Oh.
Okay, now give him now. Yeah, now again, now he has the beast bod, but now he's more
wolfish. Wait, no. He almost looks like the Astounding X-Men Beast run.
Yeah.
It's more like a
Really look like a cat and dog hybrid thing. Yeah. Yeah, to those who are new to comics, yeah, that's the case. Also, yeah, Ben is just immediately trying. Yeah, Ben's.
Which, cool enough, one episode actually inspired a small AU series of fanfics across the fandom where what if Ben actually was just half LeBowen? No Omnitrix, just that was it.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also kind of like here too. Here, going with the Universal horror monster theme and all, he looks more like the Wolfman.
Yeah. And like
obviously a lot more wolf features and all, but he's still got human aspects to him and all. No tail yet, and no long snout.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact for those of them that want their werewolf lore, coming from a werewolf, werewolves originally did not have tails. In fact, even when they turned wolf, that was a telltale, quote unquote, sign that it was a werewolf because it didn't have a tail.
Yep.
But yeah.
Well,
sorry. But now in here we get to see a neat little bit of the tracking and hunting and everything. Basically, Max. Oh dear. Ben's looking.
Classic horror movie trope. Cell phones won't work.
Yep. Also, I won't lie. When I first saw this episode, I thought he was about to say the transformation's been complete. We have to kill him.
Oh God. That would also be their luck, wouldn't it?
Way to stick it to it, Gwen.
Yep.
Right on a cactus.
And trust me, for anyone who knows what sitting on a cactus feels like, it sucks.
I am lucky that I'm lucky to say I've never sat on a cactus. I've been pricked by a cactus, but luckily I've never had to sit on one.
Hey Ben, your other cousin is here. He doesn't look friendly.
Yeah.
Your brother from another mother.
From a very divorced mother. Oh, and here...
well, not true, Ben.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is and again, this is when we kind of realize, this thing is not a freaking like supernatural being, because that is a goddamn thing mouth. That is what you see in John Carpenter's A Thing.
Yeah, that is the sled dog.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I would prefer not to spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch.
Yep. I'm kind of surprised that.
Can I just say too?
Yeah.
Can I just tell you that I kind of love that the Beowulf and the LeBowen fighting actually was more even than most other versions of this fight would have done. Like it really highlights that a LeBowen is just built different.
Yep.
Yep. Also, the little run there he did with his arms out, like, hey, come back, Ario.
Yeah.
Why, I oughta.
Why, you no good little. And there's the silver.
Also, how fucking strong is Max when you realize he was helping hold back a fucking alien werewolf?
Yeah, like many people, fans like to speculate that Max himself has to be like advanced in some way. Also, yeah, they hit him with that.
And it does nothing. He's like,
My theory, alien cybernetics.
Probably.
So you're saying he's Rick Sanchez, but not
Well,
a jackass?
well, okay.
Ben,
Well,
Ben, you're gonna go stop Vilgax, Ben.
yeah. Well, okay. No, think about this. So in the show, and this is something that they never actually established. They never really like wrap up. Is that during this arc we find out that there was a Tennyson that was involved with NASA, but something went down that led to the loss of their lives. And yeah, here we get the true introduction of Beowulf, or later Blitzwolfer.
No, we don't. We don't talk about that name.
Yeah, that was not a great choice for a name.
Personally, why don't go with why don't just go with Moonwolf? I mean, it's alien-like, moon, space.
Or why not just call him like, I don't know, something akin to the Wolf Howl, since that's its primary power. Like it could like shoot a sonic blast.
Night Howler.
Thanks, Night Howler. Also, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not a big fan of like the uniform that that this form wears, because
it looks like it just stuck there. Like it looks like it needs. Like personally, if I was designing it myself or had input, I'd have like loops going back, make it look like a wrestling singlet.
Yeah, it just looks a little weird.
I also like then immediately goes like,
No, you know what it looks like? It looks like he's wearing a strapless dress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of like Ben saying that, basically going, dang it, I wish Vilgax would have scratched my Omnitrix now.
Which, surprisingly, that has never happened. Ben's never turned into Vilgax's species.
Actually,
Let's find out
incorrect.
if Vilgax touched the thing.
Oh, wait, hold on, yeah?
He actually has turned into Vilgax in the reboot show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, yeah, Vilgax had it,
Yeah.
when they reintroduced him, I heard about that.
Which is actually...
Well, remember, too,
was actually one of the better story arcs and everything, because it's not just, he's got Vilgax's DNA or anything. He literally had half of Vilgax in the Omnitrix. Basically pulled a ghost freak with him.
And voiced by Yuri
Also,
Lowenthal.
I think the reason... Also, I think the main reason, too, they didn't do with Vilgax in the original show, they kind of really much implied that Vilgax's species themselves aren't really that powerful. Like, sure, Vilgax is, but he had himself, like, fucking augmented after he was blown half to hell.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like, their strongest form is, man, that is so weird to see it, when it slowly transforms.
And now it times out.
Yeah.
Oh, now a timeout.
The one thing I do find weird about this is that this is the only time this transformation actually, like, slowly happens. Like, other times Ben is going to transform into the Mummy and the Frankenstein monster. They're just simultaneous.
And Ben can absorb alien DNA.
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of wish later versions of this would play out the same way, because it makes the Omnitrix scary a little bit.
Yep.
Like,
Which,
because, like, he can't just let them touch this Omnitrix and all, because he could run the risk of having another Beowulf situation.
Okay, when you add saliva into the jaw split, that's when it looks good.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Again, very John Carpenter. Also, this does lay to a theory that I always kind of had. That being, I think that I forgot the name of Kevin's species, or at least the species who was Osmosians. I think Osmosians, like, their DNA was used to help create the Omnitrix.
I kind of always dug it.
Yeah, because
And also, cannon bolt.
yep.
Claws and teeth meet blubber. Let's be honest here. Blubber didn't really help that much.
Yep. But yeah, Cannonball.
And a nearly indestructible shell.
Yep. A character who, honestly, I'm pretty sure was inspired by Bouncing Boy.
I really wouldn't be shocked. And I kind of like that they really went with they could have gone with the whole he's fat jokes and everything. No, he's one of his most versatile aliens.
Yep.
Want to play a new game, Kevin? It's called Dodgeball.
Yep. And yeah, you really do feel for Max. He really is worried that Ben might die.
Because, like, yes, Cannonball tough and everything and all, but he can only be Cannonball for a certain amount of time.
Yep.
10 minutes, which,
well, that I always call bullshit sometimes. Though that 10.
It never feels like 10 minutes most of the time with this shit.
They say 10 minutes, but I'm like, you literally transformed maybe like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know we're speeding up certain events, but I still call bullshit. And yeah, again, Ben's kind of super happy with, because everyone's okay, yay.
And he melted an alien werewolf. There's a sentence you don't hear very often.
Yep.
Yes, he has totally killed the alien werewolf. It will never come back ever again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then they leave, and yeah, of course they point out the whole thing of, yeah, what exactly did he want? They didn't get his motivation.
Fits in with his whole thing of not talking, which could also fit in with the professional thing. He's on a job. He's an enemy of these guys. Why would he tell him what his job is?
Yep. And of course we have this little scene of Kai.
Why people kind of hated Kai.
Yeah.
Yep. You're a good pet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kai's whole motivation for being interested in Ben wasn't because, oh, I think you're sweet. No, I wanted you to be my pet. What the fuck, kid?
That's some fucked up shit right there, my guy.
Yeah, again,
this girl is into pet play, and that is not. I mean, which okay, fair enough. I don't shame anyone who is, but this would literally be someone who was formerly human and became a savage, mindless beast, and you would be like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, like you were kind of it kind of sounds like she was banking on him going full savage monster, which, wow. You would honestly want to risk him getting, like, essentially lobotomized just for a pet.
And that's the chick that's supposed to marry him, Ken 10.
Yeah, I'm like,
Again, I've heard some people defend it as, well, she's a kid. Like, okay, fair enough. But, like, if you're that fucked up as a kid.
Well, no, here's the thing. It's not like they made her better, and of course we see a little bit of foreshadowing of more to come. But, making it even more messed up is that she still acts like this in adulthood. Like, when we see her again in Omniverse, it's not like she's over this. She even, like, kind of talked when she asked if Ben can still transform into that wolf form. She's kind of, like, going more of, like, I'm kind of curious, can you still do that? And, like,
Kai has a certain thing about LeBowens, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, no, she definitely has.
Let's be honest here. The fact that Kenny wasn't born half LeBowen is a miracle.
Yeah, and again, the way that the relationship is, I'm like, the relationship sounds like, and I know the episode just ended here, which, by the way, great episode, but wrapping up this whole thing regarding the relationship, I just want to say, the show always played off their relationship as, I'm talking about when they're married, that they hate fuck a lot. Like, I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit crass here, but no, they hate fuck a lot. There's a lot of fighting.
From Deadpool, the quote Weasel from it was hate fucking. There was something wrong in the relationship. This is the only catharsis they can come to besides violence.
Yeah, like, and at some point they would divorce. I mean, hell, there might be, again, my headcanon is at some point maybe they did divorce, because if you think about it, Kenny's mom never shows up, and hell, he didn't show up in other times where he appeared, so it wasn't until, like, Kenny showed up as a time traveler.
Personally, I've got the theory, too, that after they broke up, and while she may not be on screen and all, maybe he got back with Julia.
Maybe. Again, they gave Ben so many different love interests. It's like, they...
Better writing.
I mean, okay.
Butchering her.
Love interest we know. We can rule out Princess Luma, because Kenny was not a Tetraman.
Yeah.
We can rule out a frog princess, whose name escapes me.
The princess?
Because he's not half frog.
Atea. That was her name.
Or a nut job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, and seriously, the amount of love interest Ben had, because besides those three, There was also a female way bad. There was a there was fuck what was
Which for folks that don't know, way bad is essentially evil versions of way big species.
Yep. Then there was also crap, I'm forgetting her name. Eunice, who was essentially just like the proto Omnitrix called the Unitrix.
Weird.
Well, for some reason they made her into like Supergirl.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. Just kind of weird how her entire first appearance was just one giant nod to Supergirl.
Yeah. Bottom line, Ben just got a lot of lovers, which was kind of weird after a while. To the point where I remember there's an episode where like 3 female characters are fighting over Ben, and everyone and all the plumbers have to watch this because they're worried it's gonna start a war with the Tetramans and
the incursions.
Yeah, and the incursions. And Grandpa Max is like, I almost said Uncle Max. Grandpa Max is like, no, don't worry, this is Ben's relationship issues, and they all look at him being like, are you kidding me? We're gonna
don't blame me, blame this DNA.
That's what they all say.
Well,
But anyway, for this episode,
no, they couldn't handle the 10. Look, it's not the Ben's fault that the plumbers couldn't handle the 10 charm.
yeah, okay. As for this episode, again, I really liked it. I will say the weakest stuff is the stuff with Kai, but the horror elements with
except when he's getting stuff on her, that was fun.
oh yeah, that's funny. But the stuff with Lil Bowen / Yono Dushi is pretty good. The whole dynamic of Ben's transformation is unique, and I do wish we got to see more of it. The closest we got to seeing something like this again was, funny enough, also in a Halloween story arc where they are actually on the home world of the LeBowens, and Ben's not Wildvine, Swamp Fire transformation is affecting him physically, but not in the same way. But yeah, I kind of just dig that whole thing. Again, we get to learn more about Grandpa Max's friends and get a little bit more of an idea of what he was like. I know we didn't talk about it too much there, but yeah, like, again, shows that Max knows how to kick ass, that he fought a fucking alien werewolf with ease, with his bare hands, no blasters or anything.
I mean, hell, this is a reminder, live action, he was played by the $6 million man.
Maybe he was a $6 million man, I'm still telling you that. Anyway, what do you guys think?
Oh, I loved it. It's easily one of the, and it's a great way to start off the horror story arc and everything that will persist for the next few episodes and everything. The LeBowen is just the Yenodushi LeBowen are just a wonderful designed alien in general, and I think my favorite part of the whole thing is the fact, again, Ben having that different transformation to sell how scary it can actually be to transform into an alien without the whole flashy, cool henshin hero thing he usually does. Here, in real time, no, that thing looks painful.
Yep.
For me, yeah, same thing. Like, okay, sure, we see him, like, a lot of times we'll see him transform the whole sequence thing, but yeah, not just for the benefit of the viewers. In universe, we see him, like, transform instantly. So even if some of those look painful, probably it isn't. But yeah, here, no, it's pretty clear he was not having a good time when those shifts happened.
Yep. California?
And it's just a really good nod to werewolf movies, and I love the fact they also mentioned too, like a silver bullet, that's in the movies. Yeah, because they didn't want. And I guarantee you that was just because, no, we can't have you try and shoot a 10-year-old.
Yeah. California, what do you think?
I basically have the same things about the episode as these two did. Great episode all around. A great monster-themed Halloween episode. Like, when I was watching this was my favorite out of the monster arc. And again, it's just a fun. It shows like how Ben adapts to a situation where it's like, I don't have the Omnitrix and I'm stuck as a creature I don't know how to use. What do I do?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, anyway.
And for those at home, if you want to watch the episode along with this commentary, you can look it up online or pick it up in the back of a truck.
Yeah, unfortunately, because for some reason they're making it really hard to find this show. But yeah, so yeah, that'll be a wrap for this commentary. We all wish you a happy Halloween. Later, guys.